A quick mic check. Make sure you guys can hear me. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. I have trust issues, and they definitely go as far as me not trusting um, OBS and my laptop to continue to work together as I expect them to, or I guess I don't expect them to because I have trust issues. So yeah, this is why I'm checking the audio. So just bear with me. Looks like everything is in order. That's how I like it. I should probably work on my trust issues, right? But hey, this is your host with the most from the West Coast, the left side. Yes, sir, the best side. And this is Neon Black Chevelle. And I think we're ready to go ahead and get this started. I'm just gonna wing it. That's normally what I do. I wing things. I like wings. Who doesn't? So yeah, we're live, and yeah, I guess without further ado, let's like just get right into it. Let's go.
And now, coming to you from the classiest radio station on the air, this is.
Check this out. Are you ready?
To experience Neon Black Chevelle.
What's up, people, and happy Sunday. Again, this is Neon Black Chevelle. You're listening to KWEXL, where we excel. Yes, we also breathe, inhale, exhale, but that's not what it says. It says KWEXL, where we excel. We ascend, we go forward. Shout out to all my blue collar workers out there that's working on this very beautiful Sunday. We need you. Don't you go anywhere. Thank you for everything that it is you do. Whether if you're in construction, you know, you're a waiter or waitress, first responders, of course, and even bus drivers, you know, you're dealing with somebody else's kids. They're not yours. You know what I'm saying? But today's Sunday. What am I talking about? Well, I guess I can shout out the city bus drivers, right? You're dealing with different personalities, people you don't know. Yeah, no, big ups to you. You're a very special type of person to be able to deal with strangers on a daily basis, especially on the weekend. So, with that being said, again, thank you everybody, and shout out to our troops. You know, I know it's going down right now in the Middle East, and yeah, I hope you boys and girls, you men and women, I hope you guys return how you left. 10 toes, 10 fingers, and a sound mind. So, this is for you. Again, we are live, people. This is your host with the most from the West Coast, the best coast, the left coast, Neon Black Chevelle. And we are live. We're always live. And Just going to wing it. I'm new to this, and we can grow together. How about that? With that being said, today is Sunday fun day, huh? That's March 8th, 2026. And today's show is titled Sunday Reset, where we basically talk about the tradition of preparing for the upcoming week. So, a little bit about Sunday Reset. I've already kind of just broke it down to you a little bit, but I'll do it just a little bit more, make sure I cross all my T's and dot all my I's. So, Sunday Reset, like I said, is a show about slowing down, reflecting on the week that just passed, and mentally preparing for the week ahead. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of uhs because I'm thinking, I'm going on the fly, so bear with me. It has a calmer tone than the rest of the week and focuses on mindset, organization, growth, and balance. Yes, these are my notes here. I'll get better. So, let's talk about it. How do you reset? Well, some people, they reset with what? The deep clean. And that's when we clean our homes, right? After a long week of work and bad decision making over the weekend, neglecting, taking out the recycling, or you let those dishes pile up, or maybe you have a huge pile of laundry on the couch or wherever you keep it. Hope my girl doesn't hear this. So with that being said, how do you tend to do your deep clean? Like if you were to invite me over, would I have to fight the feeling of fainting from all the bleach and ammonia in the air filling my lungs? Now, don't get me wrong. I love the smell of chemicals, cleaning chemicals in a home, right? It kind of tells your brain what the calendar is telling you. Like, guess what? You're resetting the week, and Monday's right around the corner. So shout out to people that deep clean their living environments, because not a lot of people do that, and I don't know why. A lot of people dread that. But so let's talk about preparing for Monday, tomorrow, Big Monday. If you're not a Monday person, if you're not a morning person, if you always are rushing out of the door, well, I do have a tip for you. This is something I do when I'm on the ship. I'm a merchant mariner. I've said that before in previous broadcasts. And if you don't know what that is, go ahead and check those out. But I'll just tell you real quick, I work on ships 7 days a week, Sunday to Sunday, when I'm actually working. So right now, for months at end. So right now, I'm actually at home, and that's where I'm broadcasting from, on the beach. That's what we call being on land. But as I digress, I do have a little tip. I don't have to necessarily prepare for the week, because once I'm at work, every day is Groundhog Day, I guess. We have to do the same thing pretty much every day, unless we have like some drills or something like that, or the company calls the captain and he says, well, we have a new tour, new mission, and this is what it is. So I don't have to prepare for the week. However, again, if you have trouble with preparing and being, having to rush out of the door on Monday mornings, how about this? The night before, when you complete your hygienic routine, excuse me, before you lay down, go to your closet. Okay, stick with me. Go to your closet. Matter of fact, before you even go to your closet, check out the weather. All right. Me being born and raised in Oakland, California, that is Northern California, about 5-hour drive away from LA. If you're not familiar, the weather can vary. In the morning, and Oakland is basically 15 minutes away from San Francisco, for a little bit of relevancy, right? So the weather, because we're surrounded by water, right, the Bay Area, the weather can go from being 50 to 60s in the morning, and by 12 to 1300 in the afternoon, that's 1 o'clock p.m. It can spike up to about the late 70s and mid 80s. So being from where I'm from, you learn how to dress in layers to prepare for the day. So again, look at that weather. You already have your face on the phone anyway. Go ahead and look at the weather, and you'll be happy you did. So that way, you go to the closet after checking out the weather. You pick out your clothes. Very simple. Pick out your clothes, set them aside, and then you tuck your tail right in bed. When you wake up, boom, you already have your outfit. It's right there. It's already ready to go. And that is the tip of the day from Neon Black Chevelle. Yeah, I probably just saved you 10 to 15 minutes. How about that? Yeah, so now you can scroll on your phone while you're taking that morning deuce for 10 to 15 minutes extra. You got 15 minutes extra now to do that. Moving on. Again, and if you're just now tuning in, this is Neon Black Chevelle, and this show is called Sunday Reset. Yes, where we talk about the tradition of how people prepare for the upcoming week. Sunday Reset. We also, on Sunday Reset, we'd like to talk about personal wins, lessons learned, and unexpected challenges from the past week. Personal wins of mine. Let's see. I guess just getting up and going to the gym. Like, don't get me wrong, I like going to the gym once I'm in the gym, but getting up and actually preparing to go to the gym, I don't like it. Maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't, but maybe you feel me, maybe you don't. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I gotta go to the gym. But once I'm at the gym, oh yeah, no, you can't get me out of there. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. They say you learn something new every day. I don't think I learned any lessons, right? Yeah. I did learn something last night, but I forgot. I was talking to a good guy named he goes by Chili Doge. 2 L's in Chili. Chili Doge. Shout out to you, brother. On Twitch, and he's in Australia. And he told me something about Australia, but I can't remember. So if I can't remember, does that mean that I actually learned it? Or does it mean I didn't learn it at all? I don't know. But did I learn any lessons? No, I didn't learn any lessons this week, I don't think. But maybe you did. Hopefully you didn't. Hopefully you did, because it was the weekend. It was Friday. Saturday passed. And hopefully you didn't wake up in somebody's drunk tank. You know, hopefully you didn't wake up somewhere next to Bubba. Hopefully you didn't wake up in some strange woman's house and you look at your hand and you have a brand new shiny wedding band on there, and you walk downstairs and you're like, man, wait, I got married? And you walk downstairs and a little 8-year-old runs past you. Hey, Dad. Whoa. Hey, Mom. Whoa. You're like, wait, what? You look at the pictures, you see wedding photos and everything. Was that too much? Anyway, but yeah, hopefully if you did get into some trouble this weekend, you learned your lesson. Hopefully you don't have a DUI or anything like that. I've been there, done that, and they suck. It's very expensive. Moving on. Sunday Reset, people. It's good to reset our minds, not just our environment, right? Bleach your mind, not literally. Don't do that. Don't start huffing bleach and taking shots of it. Don't take shots of Clorox. I don't recommend that. So here on this part of the Sunday Reset, reset your mind. A couple examples of resetting your mind is spending some time outdoors, right? Just take a walk. Go outside, touch some grass, get the bottom of your shoes dirty, you know? Relaxing activities. You can go somewhere and, play some cornhole. I like a good game of cornhole. Always get my ass whooped, but, it is what it is. It's still relaxing. Stepping away from social media. Get your face out of the phone. And I know I'm on social media right now, talking and all of that, hoping that I can attract the masses. But when you're done listening to me, go outside. Leave all those other channels alone. I'm the only one you need. Go outside, touch some fucking grass or something like that, Spending time with family. Call your mom. Call your dad. All right, call that sibling that you and him or her and yourself, you always get into those little kerfuffles. It's one of my favorite words, by the way. But yeah, Sometimes the best reset is simply taking a moment to breathe and slow down, right? Especially with this swipe left culture, we're always on the move. We're always expecting, we're like a microwave society. We want it quick, fast, and we want quality, right? But I don't know the type of quality of food you're actually putting in a microwave. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But yeah, get up, get off your ass, go outside, go get some tea or something, do something. Just get your face out of the phone, breathe in some fresh air. Or if you're like in a highly populated city, breathe in some of that exhaust. Builds character. It's kind of like eating burnt toast. That's what my auntie told me growing up. She said, yeah, no, just eat it. It builds character. What? Anyway, so let's talk about preparing for the week. Sunday Reset, people. I'm your host with the most from the West Coast, Big Boast, Neon Black Chevelle. Let's talk about preparing for the week. Look, I don't prepare for the week. So, can I help you organize for Monday? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't even meal prep. All right. Like, if it wasn't for my girl, I'd probably continue to eat raw oatmeal. Not raw oatmeal, but oatmeal, spinach, and chicken with rice. I don't meal prep. So, and let alone preparing for the week. I mean, I'm spitballing this right now. You know what I mean? So, my preparation skills, they're not, they're not great. But, hey, but I get shit done. And I get it done on time, damn it. That's why I went live today. All right? I was actually going to give you guys a pre-recording, right? Work out all the kinks and all of that. But I said, forget that. Nah, they deserve the real me, right? They deserve all the hiccups, all the fumbles and stumbles, all the stuttering and all the uhs. Yeah, all that dead space. You guys deserve it. Anyway, so some examples of preparing for the week on this Sunday reset. Setting small goals, setting small goals. It doesn't have to be anything astronomical like let's not cuss out our coworker today, or let's not blare our horn, in that morning commute traffic. I don't think those are small or minute goals because that shit is frustrating, okay? And sometimes you have to teach people how to talk to you. Sometimes some people need a good cussing out. I'm not encouraging you to cuss out anyone. I'm not encouraging you to be that guy or that gal in traffic, blaring your horn at that Altima that's missing its front bumper or rear bumper, rather, because you'd be behind them, right? I'm not talking about that, all right? Just talking about stay hydrated, drink more water, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Hey, instead of buying a bagel and a donut and a coffee, just choose one or the other. Choose a bagel or donut. Watch those carbs. Unbig your back. That's not a small goal either, but still, small decisions like grabbing a bagel and a donut, that's achievable to only choose one. Moving on. Planning the week. Again, yeah, no, we're skipping that. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Preparing meals. Again, damn it. Oh, shit. That's what I get for using ChatGPT. How about that? It's blowing up right in my face. Preparing meals. How about this? You get some Tupperware, make some shit, fucking YouTube it. Shit. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Organizing schedules. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward to the talking point. A little preparation on Sunday can make Monday feel much easier. Again, that's a golden tip from your boy, Neon Black Chevelle. How about that? We are moving on past that, flying past that. Well, looks like I'm already reaching my closing message. And this is why you guys were going to get a... This is fucking crazy. This is why you guys were going to get a pre-recorded. I was going to put music and everything and make it as close to an actual radio stylistic type of stream or live stream as possible, or pre-recording rather. But nope, because that probably wouldn't have been done until 10 o'clock this evening, Mountain Standard Time. How about that? So yeah, no, I still learning, and yeah, we're gonna get it. Anyway, look for that Discord in the description. It's not there yet because I didn't put it there, but it will be there. Yeah, like I said, just going with it, winging it. Again, this is your boy Neon Black Chevelle, and this is KWEXL, where we excel, baby. That's Sunday Reset. And I'm about to go put something yummy in my tummy because I got to get some grub, man. I'm hungry. All right, y'all. Love y'all. And whoever that viewer is, and I think I know who that viewer is. If that's you, Chili Doge, thanks for watching, brother. I really appreciate it. Everybody go to Twitch and check out Chili Doge. That is CHILLIE Doge, DOGE. And then like there's like an underscore and like something like that. But he has a picture of like a dragon reptilian guy with a like a slick back mohawk or something like that. You can't miss it. All right. So yeah, go over there, check him out, and check out his girlfriend's Twitter as well. Not Twitter, Twitch as well. Bunny Ace. Yeah. They're cool people, great people. All right, y'all. Holla back. Peace.